My name is Suprita. My topic is book recommendation system using machine learning. Here we have some introduction based on this project. An internet-based web application called Online Bookshop enables consumers to buy books. To buy books online, consumers may search for books online using the title or author of the book. The online bookshop program gives sellers the ability to set up online bookshops, consumers the ability to browse the books, and a framework had the ability to approve or deny requests for new books. Online bookshop is to give a substance of online bookshop through a straightforward but strong medium. The project has been intended to mimic the working of a genuine web-based bookshop which client can put subtitles of books and client can look through it, can be individual from website purchase online books and see other related books of same writer or same classification. Cooperative recommender frameworks analyzes all evaluation of goods, identify shared qualities across consumers based on their assessment and provide fresh suggestions. In literature survey, a comprehensive review of recommendation frameworks for various applications. In abstract, this study provides a comprehensive review of recommendation structures for various use such as books, courses, news, music and fashions. Several case examples and ideas are offered to demonstrate the efficacy of a discussed recommendation frameworks. Recommendation arrangement play a crucial role in various domains, helping users discover relevant content or item based on their preferences. This paper aims to offer a detailed overview of different recommendation frameworks and methodologies used in diverse applications. Issues connected with recommendation frameworks have improved the suggestion process by using web scraping. In conclusion, this paper provides a comprehensive overview of recommendation frameworks and methodologies across various applications. It highlights the challenges faced by recommendations, diversities of recommendation frameworks in addressing different application domains. In proposed and existing current system, the internet offers a quick and easy way to purchase an item, yet some people choose to use this technology only on occasionally. They see the internet as a way for people to socialize while gathering more information about an item before purchasing it. Additionally, some people fear developing an independence on online shopping. This is that they are giving the books at least expensive cost. However, these advantages is as at anticipated in country regions. Such something I tracked down it more straightforward and quicker while looking through it in a genuine book. Well, the issues with setting a website based books business is difficult because ebooks are common and widely available. The primary method to distinguish oneself existing the customary the showroom setting amazing offers cheap bronze fragrance noises that cannot be reproduced online make shopping a joyful activity. Disadvantages when accessing their own data, clients should be cautious. In proposed system, recently consumers have given the online bookstore a lot of price. Online bookstore provide a wide range, numerous advantages, including considerable cost saving and improved client comforts and access to a wider variety of books. The following are the very best advantages of using online bookshops. This framework saves the valuable reason of client and the framework suggesting calculation scale well with co-evaluated things. Feasibility study: economic feasibility, technical feasibility, behavioral feasibility. Economic feasibility, technical. In economic studies, a very commonly utilized way to assess the success of system being considered. Technical feasibility: the key themes of this analysis are software, equipment or computing departments' competence for assisting the system that has been suggested. Behavioral feasibility: since people are by nature dead set against to change, proper guidance is requisite. Tools and technologies: Python, Django, WAMP server and MySQL. Python is interpreted, interactive, object oriented and beginner's language. Hardware and software requirements: in hardware requirement system, that is Pentium 4 2.4 gigahertz, hard disk 40 GB, floppy drive 1.44 MB, monitor, coloring monitor, mouse, optical mouse and RAM 512 MB. Software requirements: operating system, coding language, front end designing, database and web server. Software requirement specifications: in user function and admin function. User function: we can attempt to plan a structure for unit information security to be capable send and be given information for our task. Admin function: we might try to plan an arrangement for device security to enable us can change information for our mission. Functional requirements: grouping server, client, advertising and clustering server. Customer: this research perhaps applied for a select group of clients. Additionally to managing dependability of the service across a massive clients, for instance, platform procedures and advertising standards are created to help executives manage client connections. In marketing, consumers identify the appropriate segments, allowing the company must give respect to its goal. Consumers and develop CRM. Non-functional requirements: in the performance requirements, the phrase execution prerequisite, and our business is supposed being capable assist with any needs the client requests. Safety requirements: our goods should be to secure standards, the gadgets should be given up to the framework. Security requirements: in that availability, our specialized opens quickly, doesn't slow and gives information immediately. The use will be successful in resolving these issues. In that usability, maintainability, portability, availability, maintainability. In system design context, we have some context diagrams. That setup plot demonstrate how the structure interacts with its environment to the extent that data streams. And next, data flow diagram. Designing of a DFD displays whether the real system's parts might be shown gently and forcefully in so as to display the change within data through what it promises to yield. In that we have level 0 DFD, level 1 DFD and level 2 DFDs. In chapter 5, a detailed design UML diagrams. A detailed design UML diagrams, system sequence diagram, event diagram and object oriented flowchart. Structural diagram can be employed to depict a range of divisions of a structure, their properties, behaviors. Hey Suraj! The joining figures is an example of well-defined groups, a simple class structure with rights and aspirations. ER diagrams, it is challengingly developed, show that the organized based on a perspective on the existing actuality, which is made up of an assortment of things or actions and dealing sandwiched between them. A top-down approach was employed throughout the year graph to create the new structure. Input plan, the data arrangement in the link connecting the data structures and the client. Which details need to be provided is how might this information be put together or coded, and the main goals, yield plans, etc. In tables we can see the how much data can be required for these data. In implementation, first one is modules, cost saving, recommendation and consumers feedback, managing user accounts, search. In cost saving, when compared to traditional brick and mortar establishment, the average online bookshop gives the customer significant savings for a number of reasons. Such savings might be passed on to us. Online retailers typically pay lower rent because they don't occupy expensive retail space but rather operate out of warehouses. Some retailers enter into direct supplier agreements and send client orders straight to suppliers, which removes the need for inventory, recommendations, and customer feedback. One of the most disadvantaged feature of online bookstore is the availability of reader reviews and customer ratings better than that in proposed system. Consumers or customers can rate their books on many websites and explain whether or not they think other readers should buy the book. This can provide the book buyers with some really helpful information about or not a specific book is suited for them. Managing user accounts, to utilize all website features, each user needs to have an account. The login and logout pages are available for users. The database will save every user sessions. In search, the user is given the opportunity to search by keyword using a text box. The title of the book should be used as the keyword. The user can click on a book's title or cover image to be taken to a page that describes the book. If they want more information, it contains book content notes. Here we have some screenshots. In chapter 7, system designing, testing of products. Before going live, it has to undergo inspection. It is a phase in that setup process. An application is examined by executing it in sort to find any flaws. A test instance succeeds if there is a high probability of detecting mistakes. A test is successful if it finds and fixes the problems that is still not disclosed. Test is essential for the whole thing to function properly. Tests on systems logically presupposes that the target will be met if all systems components are functioning. A series of tests are performed on the tool when it is appropriate for user approval testing. Any produced object may be tested using the approaches listed below. Integration testing. They are top-down integration testing, bottom-up integration testing. Testing technique strategies and block box testing. In performance problems while accessing external database, error is initialization and execution. Strategies for software testing, accessing user acceptance. The efficiency of an organization is highly reliant on the user acceptance. By keeping in continual communication with users, the organizations under consideration is accessed for user acceptance. This may be the output is what the user wanted. The output testing has revealed that There is not a link in your system. Performance evaluation, in that we have prediction and result generation. In prediction, it involves identifying the malfunction in the equipment system. By enhancing overall prediction performance, the data from the data set will be forecast by this project. Result generation, the concluding result will power be calculated according to on the whole classification and forecast. The efficiency of this proposed method evaluation occurs by some parameters such as accuracy, precision, recall, F1 measure. In test cases, we have some text boxes like admin, upload file details, user registration. Conclusion: an internet based web application called Online Bookshop allows users to purchase books online. Customers' pulse is the brain axons. The acronym EEG implies the utilization of many monitors put on the head that monitor the mind's endogenous impulses throughout space. In future enhancement, the accuracy for the idea list may be looked up. Using this approach, the provided proposed breakdown can be improved by reviewing client assessments and managing security vulnerabilities. It responds to the customer's calls. Ideas might be made. The project has a very large future potential. In the not too distant future, the venture might be concluded via web, that is through web, and it is completely adjustable in terms of expansion. The task may be renewed in a little years whenever we want for a comparable arises. With the planned development information set spaces administrator fully ready, the customer is now able to lead and then perform the entire task in a more enhanced, precise and error-free manner. Here we have some points based on future enhancement. Stop of specific understudy dispense with possible participation. Standardized tax per user based on participation framework. Stop of specific understudy dispense with possible participation. Standardized tax per user based participation framework. Individual participation framework with photograph utilizing understudy login. In bibliography, we have some reference books. ನಡೀರಿ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಿನ್ಬರು. ಅಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ ನಾನು performance evaluation prediction. It involves identify the manufacturing and the equipment system by enhancing overall prediction performance. The data from the data set will be forecast by this project. Result generation, we want accuracy, precision, recall and F1 measure. In test cases, we have admin. In admin, name of the test, the item or feature under investigation, expected outcome, the real result based on the short frequency notes, upload file details, expected result. An internet based web application called Online Bookshop allows users to purchase books online. Customers pulse in the brain's axons. The acronym EEG implies the utilization of many monitors put on the head that monitor the mind's endogenous impulse throughout the space. This is all about the book recommendation system. Here we using based on machine learning using the technology called Python. Thank you.